The Denver Sheriff's Department is on the front line of combating a national problem.
This is Sheriff Elias Diggins at Denver's jail reacting to a report from the Independent Monitor that says overdoses are surging among inmates.
The jail is ground zero in the war against drugs, in the war against fentanyl that the nation is involved in, so there absolutely has been a surge.
One way to quantify overdoses is the use of Narcan, medication that reverses overdoses. Last year, deputies and medical staff at the Denver jail used Narcan 76 times. So far this year, they've used it 84 times. A few cases may not be overdoses because Narcan is used every time someone is found unconscious, and the number of deaths show alarming trends. According to the city's health department, last year 2 people died at the jail of an overdose. So far this year, 5 have died.
I would say what you see in the community translates to what you see here. One of the things that I share with folks is that addiction does not stop once folks come into our custody.
Overall, citywide in Denver, non-fatal and fatal overdoses are each up more than 20% this year. Over the last 2 years, the jail has tried new ways to keep drugs out, from a new body scanner that detects drugs on inmates, to monitoring phone calls, to retraining canines to sniff out fentanyl.
How are these drugs still getting inside after all of these efforts that you're establishing?
That's a good question, Jeremy, and we continue to try to figure out ways to combat those drugs coming in. People have become very creative in trying to introduce those into our facilities. It's one of our top priorities in continuing to try to combat, and we're going to continue to do that.
The Prison Policy Initiative, a nonprofit that speaks out against mass incarceration, also sees a nationwide spike in jail overdoses.
Anyone who is already struggling with drug addiction, when they're in jail, is going to find drugs quite available and in a more dangerous form.
It has been a requirement for several years for jail deputies to carry Narcan on them at all times. And based on the numbers that you heard in our report there, deputies and medical staff are using Narcan about 2 times per week in the jail system. So, as the sheriff says here, that medication is clearly saving lives.